Hello guys, I'm finally back and today I'm going to show you the first book that I've ever made. It's an English book for creative industry. So this book is basically finished, but I don't have an editor for this book yet. So I think there should be some parts that needs to be edited or changed. Now this book is the result of an internship student lesson that I did a few months ago in my office. And their internship only lasted for 3 months and I had to adjust to their time. That's why I spent the first 2 months doing the lessons and research and all that stuff, then spent the rest of the month making the book. To add with that, my mentor also asked me to propose this book to their school before they even graduate. That's why I managed to make this book at such a short period of time. And I also made most of the materials, even though some of my coworkers gave me a hand for it. And the intern students, they also helped me with the book design and illustration. So that's how I made the book. But as of right now, I don't really have a proper book print of it. So I think I'm going to show you the book PDF. So stay tuned. So the book starts with the cover. I title it The Playbook, as it's an instructional English book where the contents are step-by-step real communication activities from the creative industry. Then there's a subtitle which are addressed to creative multimedia students, and also the page for copyright. Let's look at the contents. There are 3 chapters, all of which I'm going to explain later on. Let's start with chapter 1. As you can see, there's the objectives and key activities of the chapter written in Indonesian. The chapter is filled with examples of the task at first, and then it instructs the user to make their own task of the previous example. After that, the user will present the task that they have done in front of the class. And there are 2 types of introduction exercises in this chapter. One is casual and the other is business. Now, let's head into chapter 2, where it's all about conversation with a client specifically. In this chapter, the user is going to learn how to know the client, understand their problems, then come up with a solution. I used a graphic designer and a client conversation as the material for this, but this step could apply to anyone. Now, we finish things off in chapter 3, where it instructs you on how to design the things you briefed and agreed to do with your client in the previous chapter. But this chapter also instructs you on how to present and be responsible for your project. So that's basically the contents of the book. It doesn't really have much materials, as it gives space for users to explore materials in the internet. Yeah, so that's what my first book looks like. It may not be perfect, but I hope it becomes a huge step ahead for my journey as an aspiring educator. So please give me your thoughts and criticisms. I hope I can learn from you as well. So, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.